Participating students, athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for tonight's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon an MIAA, school, or security officials. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifice of the men and women who have served and are currently serving in our armed forces. On the eve of Veterans Day, we invite both veterans and current military personnel
I'm not doing anything.
Please stand. We thank our veterans for their service to our country. I now invite Lawrence High School student Sasha Barzaga to honor America with the singing of our national anthem. At this time, I'd like to announce the players for the visiting Chelmsford Lions.
Semifinals and yours? Yes. Okay, thank you.
Number 3 is sophomore Shannon Brody. Number 2 is sophomore Sarah Turner. Number 24 is sophomore Amanda.
On their team. Number 16. Oh, I see.
Number 9 is junior Brittany Burgess. Number 18 is junior Gina Barbieri. Number 11 is junior Bria Rice. Number 10 is senior Chelsea Frazier. The starters tonight for the Chelmsford Lions. Number 21, junior Haley Como. Number 13, senior Stephanie Clapp. Number 23, senior Laura Westland. Number 7, senior Captain Jen Byrne. Number 29, senior Captain Molly Shannon. Number 8, sophomore Tammy Kanaoka. And number 16, senior Laura Scott. The head coach of the Chelmsford Lions is Dana DeFilippo. Assistant coaches are Lauren Dufresne and Tara Soliotis. And now the players for Coach Bill Gruder's Lawrence Lancers. Number 8 is sophomore Stephanie Colon. Number 9 is senior Laura Regas. Number 16 is freshman Sofia Mendez. Number 17 is senior Johnny Veras. Number 18 is junior Santa Casado. Number 22 is senior Regina Guinard. Number 24 is junior Vasily Tavares. Number Number 5 is junior Larimar Roman. And number 7 is sophomore Heather Courier. The starters tonight for the Lawrence Lancers. Number 1, senior captain Christy Castillo. Number 10, junior Kiri Schauffenbill. Number 11, senior captain Mario Jimenez. Number 12, freshman Jadith Lorenzo. Number 15, senior Tiffany Colon. Number 19, junior O'Mady Nunez. Number 30, senior Carly Sanchez. And number 32, senior Delaney Morales. The head coach of the Lawrence Lancers is Bill Brewer. His assistant coach is Joe Susi. JV coach for the Hearts is Jana Raj. Our officials for tonight's contest are Jennifer Neville, Mark Tate, and Al Buffett.
Hi, I'm Megan Clancy, and I'm here in Lawrence at the Division I North semifinals. The starting 6 sides up for both teams are now taking the floor.
Glennis Morrell will serve to open the game.
Glennis Morrell, number 32 for Lawrence, has first serve. The serve is complete. It's returned set to the serve by number 8, Tamami Dakota, set by Haley, and a hit by Jen Byrne. It's dug up by Lawrence, and there's another hit. Dug up by Will Scott, which is out. 1 point for Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Number 32 will serve again for Lawrence. The serve is complete and dug up by Jen Byrne, which is then returned by number 30 on Lawrence. After a few short passes, it's free ball by Suffolk Clapp. Set to the outside hitter on Lawrence, which is then blocked by middle Jen Byrne. 1 point for Chelmsford. Haley Kamal is now at the service line to take the first serve for Chelmsford. Haley serves and is complete. Set to the setter by number 1, which is then dumped over the side. Set to Laura Westland, it's hit over. Number 30, the outside middle for Lawrence. Spikes him down and has 1 kill. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 12 for Lawrence will now serve.
Lawrence leads 2-1 back to serve for Lawrence.
The serve is complete. Smarmy gets to the setter. Laura Scott hits it over to Laura Weston, and Laura Weston free balls it over. Number 30 for Lawrence takes the hit and hits it out. 1 point for Chelmsford. Shane and Bodie are now coming for Laura Scott to serve. The serve is over. Number 1 sets to the setter. Number 12 who sets it for the middle hitter. Number 15. It's tipped and it is in. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 9 comes in for number 15 for Lawrence to serve.
Entering the game for Lawrence, number 9, Laura Rodriguez.
The serve is in. Shannon Birdie hits it up. But with much aggression from Haley Kamau and Tamami Dakota, it hits the floor. 1 point for Lawrence, and number 9 will serve again. The serve is complete. Erica digs it up, set up by Jen. Then a free ball by Shannon Birdie that does not make it over the net. 1 more point for Lawrence, and number 9 will serve a third time.
5-2 lead.
The serve is complete. Jen Byrne gets it up to Haley. Haley sets it, and it is tipped over by number 30. Then shot over by Haley for a free ball. It is set to the outside hitter, number 30 on Lawrence. But with the block attempt by Laura Wilson and Jen Byrne, it's out of bounds. 1 more point for Lawrence, and number 9 will serve again. Number 9 serves it over, complete. Tamami takes it out of bounds. It's set back row by Jen Byrne to Tamami, and it's hit out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 9 will serve once again.
7-2 for Lawrence.
The score is now 7-2 Lawrence. A complete serve by number 9. Shannon Birdie hits it to Haley Kamau. Haley Kamau sets it to Jen Byrne, and it's hit down. A block attempt by number 30 on Lawrence is failed. 1 point for Chelmsford. Jen Byrne is now at the service line. Serve complete by Jen. Number 1 hits up to the center. The center number 12 for Lawrence hits it up. Haley Kamau sets outside hitter, step a clap. It's a hit, complete hit. With a quick volley, it's back on Lawrence's side. Hit to number 30. Nice dig by Haley. Nice effort. The great effort by Chelmsford. It's free ball over the net. Number 12 hits it. Number 32 is a back goal hit. Set by number 12, and it's in. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 30 is now at the service line for Lawrence. The score is now 8-3. Serve is in. Laura Wesson hits it to Haley Kamau. Set it weak side. Steph a clap. Steph a clap hits it over the net, and as it's deflected off number 30, 1 point for Chelmsford. Laura Wesson is now at the service line. The serve is complete. Number 12 sets it up for number 32, which is free ball over the net. Jen gets it to Haley Kamau. Haley Kamau sets it for Molly Shanahan. Number 11 gets it to number 12, 32, free balls it over. Dug up by Lauren Haley. Molly Shanahan takes the hit. Set by 12, 32, the outside hitter. Hits and is blocked by Molly Shanahan and Haley Kamau. Number 30 takes a back row hit, and it's then dumped over by Haley Kamau. It's free ball. Haley Kamau sets Molly Shanahan. Hits in. Lawrence can't get a touch on it, and it hits the floor after a deflection. 1 point for Chelmsford. Laura Wesson was once again at the service line. Laura Wesson attempts to serve, and it's out. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 9-5 Lawrence. On the floor, which is now worked out. Number 11 will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is over. Dug up by Jen Byrne, Haley Kamau, and a hit by Molly Shanahan. Blocked by number 32 and number 19. Steph Clark takes a hit from the outside, which is dug up. Number 12 says outside hitter number 32, and it's deflected off Defensive left block is Lawrence from Chelmsford. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 11 will serve again.
For Lawrence, Lancers lead 10-5.
The serve is over. Jen Byrne digs it up to Haley Kamau. Overpass, which is hit over by Haley Kamau. Deflects off number 1, Olivera. 1 point for Chelmsford. It's now 10-6, Lawrence. Steffa Clapp serves for Chelmsford, and it's over. Deflects off number 11, and there's an ace for Chelmsford. The score is now 10-7. Steffa Clapp will now serve again.
Stephanie Clapp serving for Chelmsford.
The serve is over. Dug up by number 1, set by number 12, and then 32 tips it over. Royal Weston tries to reach it, but cannot. 1 point for Lawrence.
Tiffany DeLong enters the game for Lawrence.
Number 1 will now serve for Lawrence.
Along with number 1, Christy Castillo, back to serve.
The serve is over. Laura Scott hits it up, set by Haley Kamau. Outside hit by Laura Scott. That does not make it over. 1 point for Lawrence. Christy Castillo will now serve again. The service complete. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Kamau. Set for Molly Shanahan. Molly Shanahan reaches but cannot get it over the net. 1 more point for Lawrence. Number 1 will now serve. The service complete. Laura Weston passes to Haley. There's another pass. Haley hits it over. Deflects up number 11, and then number 1 for Lawrence. 1 point for Chelmsford. Mommy Dakota will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. The service complete. Number 32 sets a back hit for number 1, which is over. Shannon Brody sets it up. Haley Kamau up. Haley Kamau sets Jen Byrne, who spikes it up. Number 1 digs up Jen Byrne's head, who then spikes it over once again for a kill. 1 point for Chelmsford. Tamami will now serve again.
Tamami Kantaoka back to serve again for the Lions.
The service complete. Tamami serves over and it is out. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 14-9. Number 32, Glenise Morale will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is incomplete and hits net. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 14-10. Haley Kamau will now serve for Chelmsford, and it is complete. 32 digs it up to number 15. Free ball by number 30. Tamami digs it up to Haley Kamau, who sets up Jen Byrne, who tips it over, which is then blocked by number 30. Haley then sets it into the back corner. Number 11 sets it number 12 for a free ball. Shannon Brody sets up Haley Kamau, who then sets up Shannon once again for a free ball. 32 gets it to 12, who sets up the outside hitter, number 30, tips it over, and gets net. 1 point for Chelmsford. Haley Kamau will now serve again. Serve complete by Haley Kamau. Number 11 gets it to number 15. Number 11 has an attempt to get it to number 15. There's miscommunication on the floor for Lawrence. The ball hits the floor. 1 point for Chelmsford. Number 21, Haley Kamau will now serve again for the Chelmsford Lions. Serve, and it is complete. So number 1, who gets it up to number 32. 12 free balls it. Shannon gets low and digs it up to Haley, who sets up Jen Byrne for the tip, which is unblocked by number 15. Chelmsford with effort to get the ball. Doesn't make it over the net. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 15-12. And number 12, Jadith Lorenzo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Smami sets another pass. Haley hits it over. One point for Lawrence. Number 12 will now serve again for Lawrence. The service complete. Molly Shanahan hits it up. Haley sets up Jen Byrne, who comes down high with the hit. The ball goes into the net and 4 touches on Chelmsford. 1 point for Lawrence. There's a timeout on the floor. After the timeout, the score is 17-12 Lawrence, and number 12 for Lawrence will now serve. The service complete. Molly Shanahan hits up to Haley Kamo, who sets up middle Jen Byrne, who comes down high with the hit. Small pass is a pass around until number 3, the middle setup, who hits it down on the floor. Chelmsford can only get a touch on it. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 12 will now serve. The service complete. Molly Shanahan digs the ball hard. Haley digs it out of the net, and Shannon Brody free balls it over. Number 12 set it up outside. Number 30 hits it hard. Tipped by Jen Byrne, and it ricochets off Shannon Brody out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 19-12.
Carly Sanchez with the kill for Lawrence. Lancers lead 19-12. Jada Florenzo back to serve again.
Jada Florenzo goes up for the serve, and it is over. Molly Shannon hits it up. Shannon saves it from out of bounds, and it's free ball by Laura Scott, which cannot make it over the net. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 20-12. Lorenzo goes up for the serve once again. And it is complete. Molly Shanahan sets up, gets it to Haley Kamo, who sets up middle Jen Byrne. Number 15 goes up for the block and hits it back into the net. Chelmsford sides out and now has the ball. The score is now 20-13, and Molly Shanahan is at the service line. But with some confusion, Laura Scott, Shannon Brody comes in for Laura Scott and is now at the service line. The service complete. Number 1 and 11 miscommunicated, hit it out of bounds. Number 30 has a great hustle trying to save it. Shannon is at the line again. The service complete. The libero hits it to number 12, who sets up the weak side. Number 32 sets it over. Laura Westland gets it to Haley Kamo, who then sets her weak side. It's tip in number 30, the hit. Number 12 sets it back on number 32 with a strong hit dug by Molly Shanahan. Haley digs it out of the net, but however hits it. 1 point for Lawrence, 21-14.
Number 9, Laura Vegas. Number 19, Lady Nunez into the game for Lawrence. Back to serve, Laura Vegas.
Laura Ray just comes up for the serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Jen Byrne gets slowly dig it up, gets to Haley, who then sets Laura Westland, who hits a nice strong hit, but is dug up by number 11. 12 sets number 30, which is then blocked by Laura and Jen. Haley sets outside Suffolk Clap. 11 ricochets it over. Laura Westland sets Jen Byrne, which is then blocked by number 19, who blocks it back into the net. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 21-15. Jen Byrne is now at the service line.
Senior captain Jen Byrne back to serve.
The serve is over. 11 sits it over, and Haley free balls it back over. Number 12 sits it outside number 30, which is then spiked down. Blocked by Laura Weston and Molly Shanahan, who then dig out the hit, which is then free balled over. Number 11 for Lawrence free balls it. Jen Byrne digs it up. Haley Kamo sets up middle Molly Shanahan, which is dug by number 32. However, number 30 hits it out of bounds. Chelmsford gets 1 point. Chelmsford gets 1 point, and Jen Byrne is once again at the service line. The service complete. 1 gets to the setter, number 12, which is then hit by number 11. Suffolk Clap digs it up, gets it to Haley, who then gets it to Molly Shanahan. With great effort by Libero, number 1 saves the ball from the floor and gets it over the net. Number 29 gets set up for the hit by Haley Kamo and gets a kill. 1 more point for Chelmsford. The score is now 21-17, and Jen Byrne is again at the service line. The service complete. The libero saves it, gets it to number 12, who then hits it over for a free ball. Jen gets it to Haley, which is then come up for a strong hit by Molly Shanahan, but it's hit out of bounds. Lawrence sides out and gets the ball.
Point for Lawrence. The lead is back to 5.
Say that again.
Carly Sanchez back to serve.
Number 30, Carly Sanchez is now at the service line. The service complete. Laura Westland gets it to Haley Kamal, which is then saved by Shannon. Number 12 sits up the outside. Number 32, Haley Kamal hustles to get the ball but cannot save it.
Point for Lawrence.
1 point for Lawrence.
Lance's lead 23-17, 25 points will win the game.
And Shamsa calls a timeout on the floor. After the timeout is called, the score is 23-17 and number 30, Carly Sanchez is now at the service line for Lawrence. The service complete. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley, who sets up middle Molly Shanahan. 11 digs it up, gets to the center, number 12, who hits it into the net in an attempt to get it. 1 point for Chelmsford. Laura Westland is now at the service line.
Senior Laura Westland back to serve.
The service complete. Number 30 gets it to number 12, who then sets out the outside, number 32. After a tip, Haley attempts to save the ball and hits it into the net. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 11 is now at the service line. The score is 24-18.
Serve, game point Lawrence.
The serve is good. Haley Kamal gets a kill and dug up by Laura Westland. Chelmsford sides out. The score is now 24-19 and Seth the Clap is at the service line.
Point from Chelmsford. Set the serve for the Lions, number 13, Stephanie Clapp.
The serve is complete. It's get to the center, number 12, and then a tip by number 32. It's blocked by Haley Kamal and Molly Shanahan, but then dug up by Lawrence.
Lawrence, Lancers win game 1.
Lawrence gets a point and ends the match with a score of 24-19.
We'll have a 2-minute break before we play game 2 in this best 3 out of 5 series. This is game 2 of the Division I North semifinals, Chelmsford versus Lawrence. The starting 6 of both teams take the floor. We're set to begin game 2. Set to serve for Chelmsford, number 29, the senior captain, Molly Shanahan.
Chelmsford has first serve, number 29, Molly Shanahan. LeBear Shannon Brody comes in for Steph McLeod, number 13. The serve is complete. Number 1 hits it up, number 11 saves it. There's a carry for Lawrence by number 12. Chelmsford gets the point. Molly Shanahan will now serve again. The serve is complete. It's get to number 12. He sets up outside header, number 30. Molly Shanahan saves it and Jen Byrne free balls it. Number 1 gets it to number 12, who then sets up 32 weak. A strong hit over the net that Laura Scott and Jen Byrne that only get a touch on. It's deflected out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 12, Jadith Lorenzo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Kamal, who sets up Jen Byrne in the middle. Number 15 goes up to the block and blocks it back into the net. 1 point for Chelmsford. Haley Kamal will now serve. The serve is complete. Number 1 gets to number 12, then sets up outside hitter number 30. Tip off blockers, Laura Westland and Jen Byrne get it, hit it almost out of bounds. Molly Shanahan dives to save it, but is incomplete. But it has an awesome hustle. Number 9, Laura Regis is now at the line. Service complete. Jen Byrne gets to Haley Camo, who then sets up Jen Byrne. With a nice strong hit inside, there's a kill. Chelmsford gets 1 point. The score is now 2-3, Chelmsford. Shannon Brody is now the service line for Chelmsford. The service complete. Number 32 gets it to number 12, the setter, who then sets up weak side number 30. Laura Scott goes up for the block and tips it. It hits the floor. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now tied at 3.
Lawrence ties it up at 3. Carlos Sanchez back to serve.
Number 30, Carlos Sanchez will now serve. The set is complete. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets up Jen Byrne weak side. The hit is in. Kill for Jen Byrne and 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 4-3.
Chelmsford takes a 4-3 lead. Jen Byrne to serve.
Jen Byrne goes up for the serve and it is complete. Number 1 gets it to the setter, number 12, who then sets up outside hitter, number 30. Molly Shanahan and Laura Westland deflect it, and Laura Westland goes up for the hit. Number 32 is set up on the outside, who then goes out for a strong hit. Chelmsford cannot get a touch on it, and it is inside. The score is now tied at 4 in game 2.
Back to serve for the Lancers, number 11, Mario Jimenez.
Number 11, Mario Jimenez, is now serving for Lawrence. The serve hits the net, but is over. Laura Weston hits it almost an overpass by Haley Cole. Number 32 free balls it. Shannon hits it to Haley, then 29 goes up for the hit. It is blocked by number 32 and number 15 for Lawrence. Jen Byrne takes the back row hit and it is out. 1 point for Lawrence.
Lancers lead 5-4. Mario Jimenez to serve it up again.
Number 11, Mario Jimenez goes up for the serve and is out of bounds. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now tied at 5 and Laura Westland has a complete serve. Number 12 sets up the middle, which is deflected by Molly Shanahan. Number 13, Steffa Clapp saves it. And then after set up by Haley, gets an outside hit. Number 12 saves it and gets it to number 32, who then hits it over. Molly Shanahan is set up by Haley, and number 11 deflects it out of bounds. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 6-5. Laura Westland goes up for the serve and it is complete. Number 32 goes up for the hit, which is dead by Jen Byrne. Laura Westland sets Jen Byrne up back row, which is out of bounds. The score is now 6-6.
Tied in, 6-6. Number 1, Christy Castillo to serve for Lawrence.
Number 1, Christy Castillo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Shannon Brody gets it to Haley Camo, who sets up Molly Shanahan in the middle. Number 30 digs it up. Number 12 sets up number 32, who then free balls it over. Haley sets up number 13, Steffa Clapp, who tips it over the net, which is then dug up by Lawrence. 32 goes up for a strong hit, which is affected by Shannon Brody. Jen Byrne misses to get the ball, but only gets a touch.
Glennis Morel with the kill for Lawrence.
The score is now 7-6 Lawrence. Number 1 has a complete serve for Lawrence. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Camo, who sets middle for Molly Shanahan, who tips it over the heads of the blockers. Number 1 sets up number 32, who tips it to Laura Westland, who gets to Haley, who then sets up Molly. It's the fracture of the net by number 11. Haley gets it to Haley, who is blocked. It hits the floor. 1 point for Lawrence.
With the kill.
Lawrence now has an 8-6 lead. Number 1 goes up for the serve, and it is complete. Shannon Brody hits it to Haley Camo, who then sets weak side for Molly Shanahan. It's over. Number 12 gets it, and then number 11 sets it back to number 12. Jen saves it from out of bounds, and Laura Westland gets it to Steffa Clapp. Steffa Clapp is blocked. 1 point for Lawrence, who now has a 9-6 lead. Number 1, Chrissy Castillo will serve once again. The serve is short. 1 point for Chelmsford, who now sides out with it and is down by 2, 9-7. Suffolk Club will now serve for Chelmsford. The serve is complete. Number 11 gets it to number 32, who sets up. Number 12 should hit outside. Chenburn gets it to Haley Camo, who sets a weak side for Molly Shanahan. Number 32 tips it, number 1 digs it up, and number 12 gets it to number 11, who free balls it. But has 2 touches. 1 point for Chelmsford. Suffolk Club will now serve.
Point for Chelmsford. Lions are within 1.
Suffolk Club serves over. 32 sets it to number 12, which is dug up. Haley sets up Molly Shanahan, who hits it out of bounds.
Lawrence leads by 2. Dennis Morrell back to serve.
There's controversy on whether there was a tip or not, but the Lions ref stays with this call. Number 32, Glenys Morrell will now serve for Lawrence. A strong serve is over. Chenburn overpasses it, number 30 kills it to the floor. 1 point for Lawrence, who now has an 11-8 lead. Glenys Morrell will serve once again for Lawrence. The serve is hit hard over. Chenburn digs it up, gets to Haley Camo, who sets Laura Scott outside, who hits it out of bounds. The score is now 12-8 Lawrence. Number 32 for Lawrence will once again serve. The service complete. Laura Scott gets it to Molly Shanahan, who then sets Chenburn back to her, who rolls it over. 32 gets to the setter, number 12 for Lawrence, who then sets the outside hitter. Laura Scott sparks it over the net. Laura Scott gets it to Haley, who then gets it to Molly, who has a kill. Number 32 for Lawrence dives to get it, but only gets a touch. The score is now 12-9.
Point Chelmsford, the Lions.
Molly Shanahan is now at the service line.
Molly Shanahan back to serve.
The serve is over. Number 1 digs it up, gets it to number 12. 30 free balls it over. Molly Shanahan gets to Haley Camo, and Chenburn goes up for the hit. Number 30 tips it, and it goes out of bounds. 1 point for Chelmsford. Molly Shanahan will serve again. The score is now 12-10 Lawrence. The serve is over to Molly Shanahan. Dug up by number 11, number 12 sets up number 30, which is then blocked by number 7 and number 21 for the Lions, which goes out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence.
Lawrence leads by 3.
Lawrence leads by 3, and number 12, Jay Lorenzo, completes the serve. 29 gets it to Haley Camo, which then sets Chenburn. Number 11 deflects out of bounds. Chelmsford sides out and gets the ball. The score is now 13-11. Haley Camo goes up for the serve. And it's complete. Number 1 saves it from out of bounds and 12 free balls it. Molly Shanahan gets it to Haley Camo, then sets up Jen Byrne with the shot. Number 1 deflects it and hits the floor. Kill for Jen Byrne. The score is now 13-12 with Haley Camo at the service line. The service complete. Number 11 gets it to number 12, who then sets the outside number 30. The hit is out of bounds. 1 more point for Chelmsford. The score is now tied at 13. Number 20, Haley Camo will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. The serve is over. Number 1 hits it up in the air to number 12. And number 30 free balls it. Shannon gets it to Haley Camo, the setter, then sets weak for Laura Westland. Number 11 digs it up, gets it to number 12, who then sets outside number 30. Number 7, Jen Byrne. Number 23, Laura Wesson. Go up for the block and tip it. Then Lawrence going to try to get it back up in the air, but the ball hits the floor. 1 point for Lawrence, who now has a 14-13 lead.
Back to serve for Lawrence, number 9, Laura Regas.
Number 9, Laura Regas will now go up for the serve. The serve is complete. 23 gets it to Haley, who then sets it to Jen Byrne. The hit is out. Lawrence now has a 2-point lead, 15-13. Number 9 will serve for Lawrence. The serve is in. Molly Shanahan gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets outside for Laura Wesson. Number 9 hits it out of bounds, but then is saved by number 12, and then free ball by number 30. Shannon gets it to Haley Camo, then sets middle for Jen Byrne, who tips it over. Number 12 has an awesome jig. Number 11 saves it, and then carries. 1 point for Chelmsford. Shannon Brody will now serve. Suffolk Clapp comes in for Laura Scott.
Number 3, Shannon Brody, back to serve for Chelmsford.
The serve is complete. Number 30 gets to number 12, the setter, who then sets it back for number 30. Strong hit gets down and hits the floor and jumps inside. Lawrence now has another 2-point lead, 16-14.
Lawrence leads by 2. Sanchez will serve.
Carly Sanchez now will serve for Lawrence. The serve is over. Suffolk Clapp. It tips off Suffolk Clapp and goes out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence. Sanchez serves again. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets Jen Byrne. In the back left corner, she gets a kill.
Jen Byrne with another kill for the line.
Scores now 17-15 Lawrence, and Jen Byrne is at the service line. The serve is complete, however, there's a ball rolled onto the floor. Play is stopped. Jen Byrne will serve again. Service complete. Number 12 free balls it over. Jen Byrne gets to Haley Camo, then sets up Molly Shanahan, who gets it to number 11. Number 12 sets up outside number 30. She's then blocked by Laura and Molly, who then recover it. Molly Shanahan hits it over to number 30. Number 12 sets up middle, which is then free ball. Haley gets it, and Laura Scott. Laura Wesson sets Stephanie Clapp. 12 and 19 for Lawrence, free ball it over. Laura Wesson sets up Stephanie Clapp with the hit, which is out. 1 point for Lawrence, who now has an 18-15 lead.
Point for Lawrence. Lawrence's lead by 3 again. Marielle Hemmett is serving.
Number 11 will serve for Lawrence, and it's over. Number 7, Jen Byrne will get it to Haley Camo, then sets up Molly Shanahan with a hard hit off number 30 for Lawrence. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 18-16.
Laura Westland back to serve for Chelmsford. Lions down by 2. Fury Shelton.
Number 10 took the spot of number 30 on Lawrence. Number 23, Laura Wesson serves for the Lions and a hard hit over. Number 12, free balls it to Shannon Brody. Molly Shanahan sets up Stepha Clapp with a hard hit. Number 1 digs it. Number 12 sets up outside. Molly Shanahan and Haley deflect it. Laura gets the ball to Haley, who sets up Molly. Number 32 sets up 12 for a free ball. Jen Byrne gets it to number 21, Haley, and then Molly saves it and free balls it over the net. Number 12 for Lawrence hits it to number 32, who then tries to set up number 12 for a weak side hit with a hard hit in the net. Laura Wesson will serve again.
1 point game with Laura Westland serving for Chelmsford.
Shannon Brody comes into the game. Laura Wesson gets it over. Number 10 hits it over for Lawrence. Sets Molly Shanahan weak side for a kill. 1 point for Chelmsford, and the score is now tied at 18. Laura Wesson will serve again for Chelmsford.
Westland to serve again.
The serve is over. Number 10 gets it to the setter, who then sets up the outside number 32. With the tip ball in the net, it hits the floor with a great hustle by Stepha Clapp and Shannon Brody.
Gains the lead.
Lawrence now takes a 1 point lead.
Stephanie Cologne re-enters the game for Lawrence. Christy Castillo back to serve.
Number 1 for Lawrence, Christy Castillo serves the ball over the net. Shannon Brody gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets weak side for Molly Shanahan. She hits it hard to number 1, Laura Bell for Lawrence, who hits it out of bounds. The score is now tied at 19. Laura Scott will now come in for Shannon Brody for the Lions. Stephanie Clapp will now serve. The serve is short. Lauren sides out quickly and gets a 1-point lead, 20 to 19. Number 32, Glenny's Morale will now serve. Laura Scott comes in for Stepha Clapp for the Lions. Glenny's Morale for the serve. It's over. Shannon Brody gets it to Haley Camo, then sets weak side for Molly Shanahan, who reaches for it. With the block by number 30, Molly Shanahan hustles to get the tip, but is unsuccessful. Chauncey calls timeout on the floor, and the score is now 21-19.
21-19, the game is to 20.
The 6 players for each team are now taking the floor. After the timeout, the score is 21-19, and Glenny's Morale will now start for Lawrence. The service complete. Jen Byrne digs it up to Haley Camo, then sets up Molly Shanahan in the middle. Number 15 goes up for the block, but ricochets it off out of bounds. The score is now 21-20, Chelmsford. Lawrence has the lead. Molly Shanahan will now serve for the Lions. The serve is out of bounds. Lawrence takes a 2-point lead, 22 to 20.
Lawrence. Lancers lead by 2. Jadis Lorenzo to serve.
Number 12, Judith Lorenzo goes up for the serve, and it is complete. Molly Shanahan gets it to Haley Camo, who sets Jen Byrne middle. Jen Byrne gets it to number 12. Jen Byrne hits it to number 11, who overpasses. Jen goes down for the kill, but hits it out of bounds. Lawrence now has a 3-point lead.
23-20, Lawrence leads here in game 2.
Sarah Turner, number 2, comes in for Laura Scott.
Judith Lorenzo to serve for Lawrence.
Judith Lorenzo goes up for the serve, and it is over. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets Jen Byrne. Jen Byrne tips it over.
4 hits Lawrence, point Chelmsford. Lions down by 2.
Lawrence Bayer gets the net, and Chelmsford gets the ball. Haley Camo goes up for the serve, and it's over. Number 1 gets it to number 12, who then sets up number 11 for a free ball. There's miscommunication on Lawrence, and the ball hits the floor. Chelmsford have now closed the gap, and it's now 23-22 Lawrence. Haley Camo serves it. 32 gets it to number 12. And number 30 has a hammer to the floor. Shannon Brody down serve, but cannot make it.
Lawrence leads by 2, game point for the Lancers.
Lawrence now leads by 2 points, with 1 point to go to win the
Robert
match.
Reagan re-enters the game for Lawrence, and she will serve.
Chauncey calls a timeout on the floor. The score is now 24-22 Lawrence.
Lawrence leads here in game 2, 24-22.
The 6 players for each towns take the floor. Number 9, Laura Regis, will now serve for Lawrence. Lawrence needs 1 point to win the match. The serve is over. Laura Weston gets to Haley Camo, who then sets it middle for Jen Byrne. Jen Byrne tips it over the block of the side, then saved by an awesome dive by number 11. Haley then sets Sarah Turner outside. Number 9 digs it up, gets to number 12, and it's set outside number 30. A tip by the blockers. Haley digs it up. Shannon Brody gets it to number 7. Jen Byrne, who then has 2 touches. Lauren gets 1 point and wins the match by 3 points. Lawrence is now ahead with a 2-0 record.
Lancers win game 2, 25-22.
I'm Mike Clancy, and I'm in Lawrence at the Game 3 of the Division I North semifinals, Chelmsford versus Lawrence. Lawrence has now had 2 games to none. Game 3 starting 6 for both teams are now taking the floor.
Return to action here for game 3. The Lancers have taken game 1, 25-19, and game 2, 25-22. We start game 3 with number 32, Gladys Morel, serving for Lawrence.
Number 32, Glenny's Lorenzo now set for Lawrence. The service complete. Jen Byrne gets to Haley Kamau, who then sets her middle, who tips it over. Number 11 gets to number 12, who then sets up number 30 for an outside free ball. Molly Shanahan gets to Haley Kamau, who sets up Jen Byrne and hits it hard into the net. Lawrence now takes the lead, 1-0.
1-0. Morel to serve again.
Glenny's Morel will now serve. Molly Shanahan goes to serve the serve from hitting the floor and hits it out of bounds. The Lancers now lead 2-0.
Number 8, Tanami Kataoka leading this game for Chelmsford.
Glenny's Morel serves it over. Jen Byrne hits it up to Haley Kamau, who sets Jen Byrne middle. She tips it over, and number 11 comes and saves. Number 12 sits it back to number 30. Laura Weston digs it, gets to Haley, who then hits. Jen Byrne hits a hard hit. Number 30 blocks it. It's got Haley hits it over. Number 32 free balls it back row. Tamami gets to Haley, who then sets outside Sarah Turner. The hit is out of bounds. The Lancers now have a 3-0 lead.
3-0.
Glenny's Morel hits it, and it tips off the net onto the Chelmsford side. Ace. Morel will serve again. The serve is over. Jen Byrne gets to Haley Kamau, who then sets her middle. She goes to tip it, number 30 and number 15 for Lawrence. Block it over on the Chelmsford side. The score is now 5-0 Lawrence. Morel will serve for another. Morel now has a 5-point run. Morel serves it over. Shannon Brody with the attempt to hit it back up. Hits it out of bounds. 6-0 Lawrence.
Chelmsford takes a timeout. Lawrence leads 6-0.
A timeout is called on the floor. The score is now 6-0. The 6 players for each team now take the floor. Morel will now serve again. The serve is over. Laura Weston gets it to Haley. He then sets Jen Byrne middle. Number 30 and 15 got a block and hit it back into the net. Chelmsford sides out and is now down 6-1. Haley Kamau is now at the service line. The serve is over. Number 1 gets to number 12, the setter. Number 15 goes up for a middle hit. Jen Byrne blocks it back down on the right side. The score is now 6-2. Haley completes another serve. Number 11 gets to the setter, number 12, who then sets up number 30 outside. With a tip-off, Laura Wesson and Jen Byrne. Shannon Brody makes an attempt to save the ball, and it goes out of bounds. The score is now 7-2. And Judith Lorenzo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Shimami gets to Haley, who saves it from the net, and Jen Byrne tips it over. Number 30 tries to return it, but is called for a carry. The score is now 7-3.
The Lions pull within 7-3. 13, Stephanie Black re-enters the game for Chelmsford. Serving
Shannon Brody will now serve for Chelmsford. The serve is complete. Number 1 hits it low, number 12 saves it, number 11 goes up for a back row hit. Haley sets up Laura Weston weak side, and it is in. Kill for Chelmsford. The score is now 7-4. Shannon Brody will serve again.
The Lions are within 3. Brody will serve again.
Shannon Brody has a completed serve. Number 1 gets to the setter, number 12 for Lawrence, and number 30, the outside hitter, goes up for a hit. Hit hard to Andre Chelmsford. The score is now 8-4 Lawrence.
Re-entering the game for the Lancers. Number 9, Laura Rodriguez.
The Bear, number 1, Chrissy Castillo, is now being replaced by Omiri Nunes, number 19. Number 9, Laura Rodriguez will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is in. Shannon Brody gets it to Haley Camo, who sets up Jen Byrne weak side. It is tipped by Lawrence and 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 8-5. Jen Byrne is now at the service line. Miles Shanahan enters the game for Tourament, Dakota. Chelmsford tips it on the Lawrence side. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 8-6.
Point for Chelmsford. The Lions are within 2.
Jen Burns successfully serves it over. 32 gets to the setter, number 12, who then sets up number 34 back row. The hit is out of bounds. Another point for Chelmsford, and the score is now close at 8-7 minutes.
7-2 runs, and have made this a 1-point game.
Jen Burns successfully serves it over. Number 32 gets to the setter, number 12, who sets outside number 11, who tips it over. Haley gets it to Laura Weston, who then sets the middle of Molly Shanahan. Number 32 digs it up and hits the free balls it. Laura Weston with a great time to save from out of bounds, hits to Haley, free balls it over. Number 12 sets a back row, number 32 with a hard hit inside. Kill for Lawrence. The score is now 9-7.
Lawrence leads by 2. Carlos Sanchez.
Lawrence leads by 2, and number 30, Carly Sanchez, will now serve. The serve is successful. Jen Byrne hits it to Haley Camo, who then sets up Molly Shanahan for weak side. It goes off number 1.
Molly Shanahan with the kill for the Lions.
The score is now 9-8.
Laura Westland will serve for the Chelmsford.
Laura Weston will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. The serve is successful. Ball is hit to the side of number 12, then sets up middle number 19, who sets it over. Number 3, Shannon Brody gets to Haley Camo, who is then set up, who goes to set up Molly Shanahan, but has 2 touches.
Point Lawrence. Lancers lead by 2.
The Lancers now lead by 2, and number 11, Mario Jimenez now serves the ball. It is successful serve. Number 23, Laura Weston gets it to Haley, who then sets up Molly Shanahan. The ball goes off number 30. Carly Sanchez, and 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now close at 10-9.
She's like...
Suffolk Club will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions.
Schaufenberg re-enters the game for Lawrence. Serving for Chelmsford, number 13, Stephanie Black.
The serve is successful. Number 11 gets to number 12, who then tips it over.
2 hits are moving to Chelmsford, point Lawrence. Lancers lead by 2.
And a controversial call. Haley has 2 touches.
Serving for the Lancers.
That was a point for
Christy
Lawrence.
Castillo.
Number 1, the libero, Christy Castillo, will now start for Lawrence. The serve successful. Laura Wesson hits it out and Stephanie Clapp saves it. Jimbo then free balls it. Number 11 gets to the setter, number 12, who then sets up outside hitter number 32. He hits it into the net.
Molly Shanahan with the block.
Jumps it sides out, and it is now 11-10
The Lions
Lawrence.
within one. The score is 11-10. Shanahan.
Molly Shanahan will now start for the Chelmsford Lions. It's successful. Number 11 gets to the setter, number 12, then sets up outside number 32, Glenys Morrell. Haley with the touch, and an aggressive,
With the kill for Lawrence.
Haley Kamon. Laura Lawson hit the floor to try to save it. The ball hits the floor, however, and the score is now 12-10 Lawrence. Glenys Morrell will now serve.
Glenys Morrell will serve.
The serve is over. Laura Wesson saves it. Haley sets up Jen Byrne, and there's a kill on the, and hits it hard onto the Lawrence side. The score is now 12-11.
Haley Como back to serve for Jones.
Haley Kamon now serve for the Lions. The serve is over. Number 11 gets to the setter, number 12, who tries to dig it out of the net, hits it over, and with a touch by Sarah Turner, it goes out of bounds. The score is now 13-11.
With the kill for Lawrence. Lancers by 2. Lorenzo will serve.
Lorenzo serves over. Molly Shanahan gets it to number 21, and then number 23 hits it over. Number 12 for Lawrence sets it back out, and number 32 sets it over. Laura Weston sets up Jen Byrne and hits it over the net. 11 digs it, gets to number 12, and then number 30 has a hard outside hit.
With the kill for Lawrence. Lancers lead by 3.
Kill for Lawrence. The score is now 14-11.
Jaded Lorenzo will serve for Lawrence.
The serve hits the net and hits the floor on the Chelmsford side. Jen Byrne dives to get it, but only gets a touch. The score is now 15-11. And number 12, Judith Lorenzo will now serve again for Lawrence. The serve is over. Laura Shanahan gets to Haley Kamon, who sets Jen Byrne for the middle. Number 1 digs it up, gets to number 12, the setter, and number 15 tips it over. Sarah Turner goes to save and hits it out of bounds. The score is now 16-11 Lawrence.
Lancers on a 5-0, 4-0 run. Lawrence leads by 5. Sophia Mendez for the 16 entering the game for Chelmsford.
The serve is successful. Molly Shanahan gets to Haley Kamon and sets up Jen Byrne middle. It is blocked by number 30 and 15. Number 11 gets to number 12 on the Lawrence side, he free balls it over. Haley Kamon sets up Jen Byrne in the middle, who tips it over. It was a nice effort by number 11, hits it off the floor. It's number 30, free balls it. Laura Weston sets up Laura Scott for an outside hit. Number 30 for Lawrence goes up for the hip, set up by number 12 and hits it out of bounds. The score is now 16-12.
Point for Chelmsford. Lions within 4. Number 3, Shannon Brody serves.
Number 3, Shannon Brody will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. The serve is successful. Number 32 gets to number 12, the setter on the Lawrence side. Number 15 takes the middle hit. Dug up by Molly Shanahan. Laura Weston hits it hard hit into the net. The score is now 17-12.
Lara Regas and O'Mady Nunez re-enter the game. Regas will serve. Lawrence leads by 5, 17-12.
Number 9, Laura Vegas will now start for Lawrence. The serve is in. Molly Shanahan hits it to Shannon Brody, and then Jen Byrne free balls it over. 12 for Lawrence sets up the middle hitter. Number 19 is then blocked by middle Jen Byrne. It's then free ball by number 19. Laura Weston gets to Haley Kamon, who then sets up middle Jen Byrne. It's hit hard out of bounds. The score is now 18-12 Lawrence.
On Lawrence, Lancers by 6. Regas will serve again.
Vegas will serve. It's in. Molly Shanahan gets to Haley Camo, then sets Laura Wesson weak side. The ball is tipped, rolls off the net and hits the floor. Kill for Laura Wesson and a point for Chelmsford. 18-13 Lawrence.
Point Chelmsford.
Jen Byrne is now at the service line.
Jen Byrne to serve.
The serve is in. Number 32 gets to the setter. Number 12 for Lawrence. Number 11 goes up for the outside hit. Tips it on the floor. Haley Camo dives to it with awesome aggression, but cannot get a touch. 1 point for Lawrence, and the score is now 19-13 in a 25-point game. Number 30 for Lawrence has a hard serve for an ace.
Ace. Lawrence.
Carly Sanchez will serve again.
13.
The serve is out of bounds. Chelmsford sides out. It is now down 6 at 20-14.
Point for Chelmsford. Laura Westland, number 23, back to serve.
Laura Wesson will now serve for Chelmsford. The serve is in. Number 12 sets up number 32, outside hitter. Jen Byrne digs it out. 21, number Haley sets up. Molly Shanahan dives to save it.
Point, Lawrence.
It goes into the net.
By 7.
The Lancers lead by 7, but Chelmsford is showing awesome aggression and working hard.
Timeout Chelmsford.
A timeout is called on the floor.
21-14 after taking it.
Number 11, Mario Jimenez will now serve for Lawrence.
Jimenez serving for Lawrence.
The serve is over. Shandenbury digs it up. Then Haley sets it to number 13, Steph Platt. Number 19 and 12 go for the block, and number 12 carries it. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 21-15.
Platt with the kill for the Lions. Chelmsford's within
Steph Platt will now serve for the Lions. The serve is complete. Number 11 hits it almost out of bounds. Number 30 saves it. Number 19 free balls it. Laura Westland gets to Haley Camo, then sets it middle for Molly Shanahan. She tips it out of bounds. The score is now 22-15 at a 25-point game.
Lancers up by 7. Tiffany Cologne re-enters the game.
The winner of this game will go to the Division I North Championship game. Number 1, Chrissy Castillo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is successful. Laura Wesson gets it to Haley Camo, who tips it over. Dug up by number 11, 15 sets up 32 outside and hits it out of bounds. The score is now 22-16 and Chelmsford has the serve.
Serving for the Lions, Molly Shanahan.
Molly Shanahan will now serve for the Lions. The serve is over. Number 11 and 30 get it to number 12, who sets up middle. Number 15, who goes to tip it over but carries it. The score is now 22-17 and the Lions are only down by 5. Molly Shanahan will now serve.
Lions within 5.
The serve is out. The score is now 23-17 Lawrence.
Lancers lead.
Number 32, Glennis Morale will now serve for Lawrence.
Will serve.
The service tipped over the net and Jen Byrne saves it. Haley Camo sets Laura Scott weak side. Number 12 free balls it over. Molly Shanahan gets number 21. And then Jen Byrne hits it. Goes her strong hit. Number 15 block on the Chelmsford side. The score is now 24-17. The Glennis Morale will serve for the match point.
Point Lancers.
The serve is over. Molly Shanahan and will now go to the Division I North Championship. Great effort, Lions.
25-19, 25-22, and 25-15. Congratulations to the Chelmsford Lions on their